The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Fucking millions of transfers coming in the door like that. You know, fucking hell, millions. Yeah. Fucking queuing up to get in there.
Craig, do you want to start us?
Good afternoon, David. Well, already tough injury situation got worse. You feared it was medial ligament issue with Pedro. Is that confirmed?
No, he's got a medial ligament injury, so it's one of these injuries you can't quite get the result immediately as far as how long it's going to take, but it's not a cruciate. He's not done anything to his cruciate, so that's really good news. We're just waiting to see if it's a rupture of his ligament or if it's just actual medial ligament damage. So they're still assessing it. He got checked, he got scanned yesterday. I just don't have an exact time or what we think it's going to be.
Trying to count maybe 12, 13 players out at the moment. Is there any relief on that front ahead of the Palace game?
Well, look, we've got people close. We've got people on their way back, and you know, hopefully there's a few others who are not going to be too far away as well. So we'll keep going along. We're in the main, we've been in a good place. Clubs pick up injuries, so we've got a few at the moment.
With Arthur Mazwaka, obviously, who has the 6-game ban. He's apologised. He's been disciplined internally, you've said. Can he put this behind him? How hard a lesson has he learned in this episode?
Well, I spoke with him yesterday in the office, and he was sad about the whole thing. But we were sad because he cost us. But I actually felt that he was really remorseful. He said, "I've never done it before. I've never been sent off before, and especially for this incident." So yesterday he was really down about the whole thing, and rightly so. But we're down because, you know, he's played well for us. He's been a big part of the team, and we're going to miss him in the coming weeks. It was a terrible thing he done. I think everybody knows in our culture it's just non-acceptable whatsoever if you do that. And as I said before, what he gets, he'll deserve it.
We've also learned Diafra Sakho has left the club. He's gone to Rennes. Was that it's a situation you inherited, I suppose? Was it always inevitable?
Yeah, when I joined the club, they told me that Diafra would go in January. It took it a bit longer in January than we expected, but in the end, it looks as if, as far as I know, everything's happened and it's been done.
Could anyone else go in this window?
Possibly. You know the way football is. There's other people who we've had offers from clubs. You know, whether those offers improve at all. If they improve, then it might make things look like it. But other than that, we're getting near the end, and I think we'll all be glad when it's over.
Because of these injuries that are occurring, the suspensions, well, you having to, in a sense, make up or alter your transfer strategy in these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What is the priority, a striker or a midfielder now?
We had priorities, and we still have. And the priority is to add good players to your squad. What you don't want to do is add players who are actually just going to make a number up, or actually sound good because you media boys need to hear a name or somebody getting brought up. Ultimately, we're short of players just now, so we could do with adding it. But I'm not going to bring people in here who I don't think are going to make a difference to the team. It's a waste of money, and it's also a waste of time as well. We want to bring people in who we think can in some way contribute between now and the end of the season, if not longer.
What about Reece Burke and Josh Cullen in terms of their own?
Yeah, their decisions will be made on them probably after. We're needing to take it right to the wire. We'd have liked to have done it sooner, but what your question suggested was we've got a few injuries, so we need those boys around just now.
Just fine as an overview on this window. I understand the owners were confronted by some fans after the Wigan game. In general, how hard has it been for the club to deal in this particular window? Are you doing everything you possibly can to bring the kind of players in that the fans want to see?
Well, I think it's nearly an insulting question. Are they doing as much as they can? Yes. Of course they're doing as much as they can. They want West Ham to be as good as they can be. They're doing everything they can. They're giving us the funds if it's for the right players is available. As we said, it's difficult to get the right players. There's not been loads of transfers, and if they have been, they've been extremely expensive ones as well.
Just finally then, I mean, this next game could propel you to the top half of the table. You've got 3 fixtures coming up against teams around you, or thereabouts. How significant could this little period be for you?
Well, sometimes that can get lost in where we are. You know, we've actually moved out from the bottom 3. We've got ourselves up the table. The job now is to stay up the table and move into the top half if possible. But I do know that Crystal Palace will be our tough team. Probably maybe them and myself outside the top 6 of the form teams. So tough game. Roy's done a brilliant job with Crystal Palace, he really has. When you think when he took over the games they had and the position they were in the league, you'd have thought, you know, it's going to be really difficult for Palace, but he's got them going in the right direction. So tough games for us, but it'll be a tough game for them as well.
Just one last one from me on Joe Hart. The cup run's come to an end. How much of a task has he got to try and get back involved with Adrian and the form he's in?
Well, I think I've got 2 number 1 goalkeepers at the moment. Adrian's got the jersey. The pressure's on Adrian to stay in. We want good competition. We know what Joe's capable of. He's played well in the games. You know, I couldn't fault him for anything that's happened in the games. So, you know, we're looking forward to keeping Joe and making sure he works hard to push back into the team.
Emma?
Yeah, David, do you feel a 6-match ban is fair? I think proportionally, when you look that no physical harm was done and some tackles that are made in football, and subsequently the player can receive a lesser ban for 6 matches, do you feel that 6 matches is fair?
Well, I don't think 6 is guaranteed. I think 3 is the mandatory number, and I think then it can decide what happened after that. I think if you spit, you deserve it. I think our culture doesn't accept it at all, and rightly so. And you're right, you know, we saw some terrible tackles. We had some bad tackles against us in recent weeks as well. But I would say that I think spitting in our culture. But I think that I don't think Arthur in any way, for example, spat directly in the boy's face. I think he done it more in a disrespectful manner, the way he spat. It's not for me to make that decision. It's wrong, 100% wrong. I hope that it's looked at correctly, because I'm not sure it does quite warrant a 6-game ban. But if he gets it, as I said before, then I would have to say you got what you deserved.
And how must-win would you say tomorrow night is, when you think you've got games on the horizon with Brighton and Watford, these teams that are in a critical position in the table? How much are you putting on tomorrow evening?
Do you know, when I came here, I think every game was near enough a must-win. And then we had the big games like Arsenal, where we were able to get a point out. Then we get a result against Chelsea. We beat Chelsea. Then we went to Tottenham when we drew at Tottenham. In every game we had, felt like a must-win game. And I suppose we're going to this game the exact same, must-win. You know, I think football in the Premier League gets that way now. If you're at the top, it's a must-win because you want to stay at the top. If you're at the bottom, you have to do it to avoid the bottom 3. So I think that it'll be a tough game for both teams, and hopefully a good game.
Thanks guys, cameras off please.
Cheers, thank you.